name is Rentington because I'm twice as nice, and welcome to the Republic of Hip Hop. This is the Drop Hip Hop and Sensei. Today I have with me DJ, producer, record label founder, DJ KAYMO. What's up?
Why don't you have a horn?
I need to get a horn, actually.
Come on.
Actually, I need to get a horn.
Get a horn.
For the team.
Get with the program. But thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for finally pulling through.
Yeah, now I owe you.
No, but he's a man of his word.
Yeah.
He pulled through and he said he was gonna pull through.
And
right?
I'm here right now.
Boy, nah. All shaded up. Now let's get right into it. When did hip hop choose you? Because I know that you were first, introduced to hip hop when you were in 13.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when did you realize that
hip hop is the
I'm
one.
chosen?
I mean, let me start it from where it actually started. Before I fell in love with hip hop, I was a house DJ. I was a house head. I'm still a house head. But what happened is I was playing house. I was a DJ playing house, and then I went to some gig and there was no hip hop DJ, and I had prepared a hip hop set that night, and I was given the opportunity to play my first hip hop set. And this was 2009, I think, just after high school or in primary. I'm not sure if it's 7 or 8. I'm not sure, but it was a big gig that was happening, and I got the opportunity to play hip hop. And from there on, my brother JJ told me, "Hey man, there's too many house DJs in the vibe.
Do something
already,
different.
This is you on that lane," and I never looked back till today.
Look at where you are now. Shout out to your brother, hey?
Yeah. Shout out to him. He really put me on.
Shout out to your brother for real. Now, you moved from the Val to Joburg, right?
Yeah.
To pursue your studies, but as well as your passion.
Career, yes.
So, what did your parents say, or did you not tell them that you were also pursuing your
Well,
passion?
to be honest, my parents were the type of parents that would allow me.
Oh. Very supportive from the onset.
From the onset,
okay.
I mean, I was playing at school events already, V-Balls, Spring Balls, to be supportive. Maybe I get gigs in the weekend. Sometimes they would drive me,
Whoa, that's like really, real support to make sure you're on time.
Yeah, it was really supportive, and I remember when I never used to have a car, and every time I had to come to Joburg, they had to drop me off. So
from the Val?
Yeah, if I had a gig in Joburg, they had to drive me every time, or whatever it is. But I'm truly grateful, and I appreciate my parents so much for giving me all the support, unconditional support. They've always had my back till today, So they knew this guy's going to school and this guy's also doing music at the same time, and somehow, some way I managed to balance the two.
I think it's the blessings that carried you.
Yeah.
When your parents give you that blessing to do something that you love, like it's doors just open. Now let's talk. You dropped Gang Gang.
Yo,
didn't cut 25K views.
Yo.
Were you ready at that moment?
31,000.
No, now you're on 31, but at that moment in time, it was like 25, and you were starting. You know what I'm saying?
When I dropped Gang Gang, this was 2016. I think I was 19.
Yeah. So were you?
If not 20.
Were you ready for because I'm thinking now, a 19-year-old self who's still in school, who's trying to find his feet in this hip hop industry, and then it's like 25K.
Look, I wasn't really with Gang Gang. It was like a surprise job, but we knew the song was
dope.
It was a good song because it represented where we're from, with the boat side, which is the VAR, and the whole VAR was behind the song. So I think that's what made the song big, because everyone had a sense of belonging. Like Gang Gang's talking about south side with the boat side, north side with the boat side, and the song featured every artist, or all the artists on the song were from the VAR, and it was a candy coded record label type of song,
Okay, now I want to ask you, because you mentioned that it was, even all the love from the VAR, would you say that the one thing that pushes all your numbers, because, dude, numbers don't lie, and your numbers are high, eh? Like, your numbers are high as fuck. Like, I mean, first time you also dropped another song that was like 10K within a week. Your numbers are ridiculously insane. Like, they're crazy. Would you say that communal support is what spikes your numbers, or the quality itself?
I mean, first of all, I feel like charity starts at home. If you're trying to be big, you have to start at home first, and make sure you have the support from people at home. And from there on, you build a fan base. I just feel like over the past few years, my fan base has been growing, whether it's that 5 people, that 2 people, 1 person, 10 people there, 20 people
it's
there.
something.
For me, it's something. All my numbers are like organic numbers. I'm not sitting on like your numbers or someone's numbers.
I
Like,
get that.
it's my fault. I don't want to see.
It's
I don't want to
on
see fans.
you. Yeah, yeah.
But my supporters that support my music and the people that have been through my journey, is like people that have been through me, like been with me throughout the journey. It's not like it's organic. Like that's one thing I like, and it's happening at a nice moderate pace.
That you're ready for
Not,
now.
Not pushed, not forced. Like everything falls into place at the right time. You know, really grateful for those.
Now tell me, let's talk the come up, right? There's Reason 25K and SPQ, and it's fucking fire. So
SPK.
dude, like you know what? He's so slept on. I feel like people,
I don't think he slept on.
I think he needs to be getting more shine than he is right now. But that's just me.
I feel like timing is everything.
True.
I mean, we've only been at this music thing for like
a while now.
Like 5, like proper. Cause remember, when you start, those years don't count. Those years don't count.
It's the years where you start picking up that count.
Where you start having traction. So that's like 4 to 5 years. So I feel like our time is still gonna count. We're not stressed this.
So how did you handpick them, or was it like they've always wanted to work with you and they're like, hey KAYMO, let's work, and you're like, actually there's come up.
Candy Coded Music is a record label, an entity. I mean, when we started Candy Coded, this was in grade 9, 2011.
Ooh, grade 9.
Yeah.
Y'all were like 14, 15.
15. I mean, me, SPK, ZZ, we all went to the same primary. So I've known them all my life. We went to the same high school from primary. When we got to primary, I knew he could rap. And I had this vision of, it was that era of YMCMB.
Oh,
MMG.
Squad, let's all build.
You know, in high school,
let's all build.
Squad,
Let's all build.
And it happened that we played too hard, and this is what resulted. You know, after high school, we registered a company. We started taking things seriously, and Candy Coded Music is turning 10 years next year.
You know, like when I read about this, I'm like, record label founder. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, it starts.
You're
a
business now. Like you're like a legit business, you know. And what I want to ask you now is that with Candy Coded, what are some of the greatest lessons, if you can name 3, that you've learned throughout building this company? Because I can imagine that it hasn't been smooth sailing. You don't always know what to do or where to go, and
I mean, running a black business isn't easy, especially if you do not have any funds. So number 1,
budget.
The first thing I've learned is learn how to work without budget. Make it work with what you have. Secondly, teamwork makes the dream work. Like as a collective, you guys need each other to make it. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't around the Candy Coded family. You know, it's a group effort. And another third thing that I've learned from working with the guys is like family is more important more than anything.
Those relationships.
Yeah, because there's business and then there's relationships, and you need to know how to differentiate between the two. That's the way a black business will survive or be sustainable. You know.
You're actually wiser than you look.
Hey man, I passed the drink. I'm still in UJ studying. I got the brain.
What are you studying?
Logistics management.
I'm thinking about you corporate marketing. You want to win? Look at you. We can't see you because of the shades.
I've got 9 lives. This is like only my 2nd life now.
Alright. Now let's talk Next Door and Like Me. What are some of your inspirations? Because also my thing is, these are singles that are dropping 2020. And they're all like, dude, the people that are on these joints, them. Zinger. Like it's crazy.
I mean, I don't know.
Both vocalistic, like it's mad.
I don't know anyone that's put a feature together like that.
That's why I get it. Damn.
Manu Wolster, that's a platinum selling artist. Zinger. Pop star.
Winner.
Greatest of all time. Vocalistic. Maradona. one of the best, you know. So I'm very fortunate to be in the kind of position that I am, and the relationships that I have with all the people that I work with is a genuine thing. It's not a thing of, you know, we call each other every day.
It's what you were saying with relationships, is that your relationships have longevity with whoever you work with.
Yeah.
And I love that foundation.
Yeah.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
Myself in 3 words. Hardworking. I tend to overthink things sometimes. I'm very systematic. I don't know if you get what that means.
I get
I don't like not.
You don't like too much
know.
spontaneity.
No, I'm a very spontaneous person. Also an adventurous person.
But how?
Too.
Because like systems are always in place and systems are always the same.
Yes.
So how are you spontaneous if systems are always the same?
Maybe I put that out in context, but I'm just like things that work systematically. Like I need to know how this is gonna work.
Like clockwork.
Yeah, like I'm very punctual too.
Why you fucking lying?
I'm very punctual too. That's something I learned back in high school.
If he says so.
I'm very
If he says so.
Very punctual.
That's all I'm gonna say. Yo, dude, you're one of the you're a tour DJ for one of the biggest artists in South Africa, being Ricky Rick, right?
Yeah.
Which is very, very the fact that you're sitting here. Hey.
What do you mean?
Listen, hey, like
No,
I am within like greatness.
Hey, you hyping me up.
I have to. It's about you. So right now there aren't any tours, any concerts and stuff like that. So how has that affected you? Because that's also how you get your dough.
Bread. Yeah, definitely. I mean, me meeting Ricky and working with Ricky has exposed me to a lot of stuff and a whole lot of opportunities and relationships too, you know. But besides me just being his tour DJ, I have my own gigs. Well, we still had gigs, but unfortunately now there's no gigs, and I'm in a space where also I thought this year was solely like it's about me. This 2020 is about me.
It was about you and building you.
Hence, I dropped Next Door and Nightmares. 2020 is about the DJ KAYMO brand and me growing out there and me being able to stand on my own and like creating more and just being great. And with us not being able to have gigs, it has affected us a lot. I mean, this is a global pandemic. The whole world is going through it, but things can't just stand because there's no gigs.
Work
and we
around
must fold our hands and like wait for someone to call us or for something to happen. I'm just the kind of person that makes things happen. I wake up every day and I make sure something happens at least once. Something must come out. So we've been affected very much as the industry.
And there's no financial assistance to artists yet. So.
Nah, our government is pretty much blue ticking us. That's what they call it. But we're not gonna wait for anyone. They're ghosting you. Like I said, man. I'm not riding on anyone's back. It doesn't mean when you're down, I have to be down. When you're up, I have to be up. No, I'm solely doing me. What makes me feel good. What I think is gonna pop off, or you know. I have plans in place, and I feel like every plan and everything is in motion, and I'm very at peace with myself. I'm content. I'm not stressed about anything.
You're calm, ne?
Yeah, I'm really calm.
You're releasing an EP later on this year, ne?
Mixtape.
Your mixtape. Tell me, Kopa Exclusive Yori, when is it dropping?
When is this dropping? When is this?
Give me the dates!
I won't give you
obviously it's not gonna drop no, because it's Women's Month.
I hear you.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is September 2020.
This episode is dropping September 2020.
That's all I'm saying. September 2020. I mean, I'm taking this month to focus on. I just shot the Nightmares music video. Trying to shoot another single for it. And just prepare, have a roll-up plan. Just to put things into place so that when the time comes, everything falls into place. And I'm looking forward to this mixtape. I mean, there's 10 or 11 songs I still need to decide on that, and it features a whole lot of upcoming artists. Like, that's who I enjoy working with.
New wave.
That's what I enjoy doing, and I feel like it's time for new talent.
Fresh blood.
Yeah, now to
Fresh
get the
blood.
recognition, you know.
That they need.
Yeah, like shout out to all the people that came and done it before us, but
Now it's your time now.
It's our time. To
Also,
take it
but
forward.
also I feel like, you know, as the goats, as we like to call them, get older, they've paved the way. You know, so we're also paving the way for our predecessors as well.
True.
Before I let you go, Name, we're gonna play a game. Please don't cheat. Ask Chris.
Are you done with your questions? Are you sure you have asked me everything?
I asked you everything.
It's fine.
Also, I get it right now. You like hopping onto different things, so I had to now
Okay, it's fine.
arrange my questions. But I asked you all the questions I wanted to ask you. Only these ones. Okay, I'm not gonna read my questions because you already answered them. Please don't cheat. People, when I tell them you have 2 seconds to answer, they take 5 seconds. Ask Chris to answer these questions.
Let's go.
And you have to
Maybe
pick
I
one.
can do it
Quicker. Okay. Gang or whip it.
gang.
You see?
Gang.
Okay. 4K or 25K.
Damn.
Pick
No,
one.
you can't do that.
Aye.
Those guys are
Pick.
both.
Yes, they're both.
No ways. I'm not gonna
Come
do
on, it's a
that.
game.
Those two.
What a game. Pick one. Pick one.
Can't. Imagine. Pass. Those two.
SPQ or Costa.
SPK, definitely.
Castle Light or Tanafontaine.
What do you mean Castle Lights?
As in the you performing at the Castle Light or Tanafontaine.
Tanafontaine, definitely.
4K or 25K. 4K or 25K. Where can people follow you and book you?
Is that all?
That's all. That's all.
Ask me something else.
What do you want me to ask? I've asked you everything.
I
I've literally asked you everything. You told me about your mixtape, spoke about your music, artists that
As
you're
long as you
working
have,
with.
I'm just making sure you
new
have, because
wave.
once I leave this room,
I know it's gonna take 5 years for you to come.
nah, not even 5 years. Now you know where to get me, you know. But I just want to say thank you to everyone that's been like supporting me throughout my music journey. I mean, my journey and my career and to be where I am right now has had a hand in where I am today, and I appreciate that so much. And everyone that's been supporting the music from day one to where we are, I am gonna give you guys a body of work just to say thank you, you know, because I mean I'm feeling good. I want to give you guys songs so you can listen to like in your car. This project is very close to me. You will get to understand who DJ KAYMO.
Because we're Opa and you cheated on the other game, where can people find you?
Hey man, you can find me everywhere. Just Google me. I'm joking. I'm joking, man.
Episode 9, hype you up. Look at you.
And I'm just
Look
playing
at
with
you.
you. I'm just saying Instagram, Facebook, Twitter at DJ KAYMO World. KAYMO World. Don't get it twisted. DJ KAYMO World everywhere. For bookings, it's candycodedbookings@gmail.com. Candy with the K, coated with the K. Candycodedbookings, one word, @gmail.com.
Any last words to all the artists who have collaborated with you on this mixtape that you're dropping?
I just want to say thank you so much, because they put in their 110 plus. They put in more than what I was expecting, and I feel like this will go a long way, and in 10 years time we can still listen to the music that we've been making.
I like
Never
that.
in my life thought I'll be making this kind of music. If you asked me 10 years ago, yo KAYMO, where would you be, what would you be doing or making, I would never thought this is the kind of music I'll be making, and I'm really grateful for that opportunity, you know. So yeah, shout out to all the artists that are part of the project, you know. It will go a long way.
In history, ne?
Yeah.
Hopefully, maybe.
Probably the best project to come out this year. Who knows?
They were Tanda, man. They were Tanda. But it's good. Thank you so much for pulling through. Can't wait for September 2020 to hear the project and to see what's popping and who's on it, because you don't want to drop too much.
Track list coming soon, everything coming soon.
We'll keep an eye out. This, ladies and gentlemen, has been another episode of The Drop Hip Hop Uncensored. We came, we saw, we conquered in the Republic of Hip Hop. Can you in Brinton, aka your favorite Black Barbie. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell your people to tell their people. Follow on all social media platforms, Instagram and Twitter, The Drop Uncensored. Bona, Pumu Bachele. But for now, Black Barbie signing out. Bye.
Peace.